Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here. It is Friday afternoon, March 31st. Looks beautiful, bright, and sunny outside, but it is still -2 with a -8 wind chill factor, which is 29 Fahrenheit with 18-degree wind chill factor. Winter's hanging in there. It's really, really hanging in there. So today I decided that I would call it Finish It Friday. I had really tried to do Finish It February. That didn't work out overly well. So because I've been cleaning and organizing, I have found that I have so many projects that are half done, quarter done, just barely started, that I really do need to get a handle on this craziness that I live with. So one of the things I finished off today was this. It's got a clothespin for holding pictures, whatever. And it's done on a Christmas ball with a washer stuck to it. And it still needed a little bit of the tulle puff and a bow. So I finished that off today, stuck in a cat. I found a stack of those cats on my desk, cut, waiting to have faces and tails put on. So I'd like to do some of that today. Oh, look, he's half white. Anyway, I found the stack of cats that I had cut out to put with my Kim bits. I found my crocheted hearts that I use as dangles. Hi, and welcome, welcome. So these crocheted hearts I like to use as dangles. I do a little bit of a floral thing on them. So I've pulled out my glue gun. Going to quickly whip these off and then work on the cats, faces and tails. I figured I would probably do them in a silver. It kind of matches everything that I've got, and it'll be a nice highlight. But first, we're going to do the little hearts. So because I had pulled out flowers to do this heart, this place setting name tag thing. What are they called? Place setting markers? Okay. I've done them at Christmas time with holly and that kind of thing. Very cute. Whenever I do sets of them and I take them to a craft show, they sell out really fast. So again, it's just like a plastic Christmas ball. I do a little floral arrangement, and I also do a stick or a piece of wire with a little clothespin or an alligator clip to hang the name tag in. And I do put a washer on the bottom because you need something with a little bit of weight because it's round. So since I had the flowers out for that, I pulled out my little bits of flowers. So I'm going to use just a couple of leaves, some small flowers. I have some lace, different kind of leaf. And I am just going to quickly whip these together, and they'll be done, and I'll be happy, and you know how that works. Okay, so I'm not even going to think about it very much. I'm just going to do. I will chat with you. Hey, how are ya? Is Becca offline? Thank you for coming. Welcome to my channel. So I think with this one, I'm going to put just a couple of little orangey flowers on. Usually I like to do things in threes because that's just what florists do. They like to have an odd number because it keeps your eye moving, evidently. I don't know. So this one I'm going to do with this. I've got a little bit of lace. I've got a little bit of this stuff. Let's take some of this stuff. And let's just kind of pull it together in the middle. And I'm just using hot glue because seriously, it's fast, it's simple, and it holds what I need it to hold. Give that just a little bit of twist to stick it in. Add a leaf. I put that I'm doing hearts on my finish it thing, so I don't know if Kel's going to show up today or not. When I've got little flowers like this, of course, you can always pull off the outer piece, but it kind of holds it together. But I do like to trim it down if I can. And the hot glue, I find, does get into the little bit of a hole and it does stick. Then you got to deal with hot glue strings, but that's okay. I'm used to that. So I'm going to stick that there. I have these cool little dangles from a dresser scarf or something. I think I'm going to add a couple of those. What are you guys working on? I saw you got a really nice package from P&M Artist Studios, and that was a lovely package. Shopping online. I did some of that too. I'm looking for an easy way to store the bits that I make, like my flat paper bits, well, reasonably flat paper bits. And so I found a way that I really like them, but I think I need a window thing, something with a window. So I ordered some. That's yellow. That's the wrong one. This flower. This flower. Where the front of the envelope is just about all windows. So I'm going to see if I can put them in maybe a binder. I don't know. There we go. We have one decorated heart. And then I'll just put a bulb pin on, and I've got a dangle. One dangle down. Let's see. Let's use some white lace on this one. Again, I like just to go fast, get them done. Thank you. I think I want a little bit higher up this time. Not exactly at the point. The nice thing is that you can put them anywhere. And you can add buttons. You can add sequins. It depends on your mood. Right now, I just want to start using up some of these bits of leaves and things that I have. Stick that there. I think I want to just trim this. I try and trim off so that there's not as much bulk if I can get away with it. And I guess I need one more leaf like that because rule of 3, take the end. Thank you. And I think this one I'm going to tuck under the lace because I can. Now, I've got some crochet flowers that I can use. I know. I started doing, I think I'll use these orange flowers. I like those orange flowers. I started doing, I'll show you what I've been doing, and I like it to a point, but I can't see what I've got. if that makes any sense. So I've been doing it in little folded papers. So, it's got decorated tickets and feathers and fish clusters and what have you. But it's so mushed that I think I would like to do almost like a binder and have 2 or 3 envelopes on a page if I could, with windows so I can just kind of flip through, if that makes any sense. I don't have any old photo albums. My photo albums are all full. Wow, this is going to be a bulky flower. Or a bulky heart. It's a good thing it's a dangle and not going on the inside of a journal, right? Right. Hey, Kellyanne, I'm sorry, hon. I'm working on hearts. I'm just about done. I've only got 2 left to do. I'm just doing some dangles for journals. I think I want some little pearls in the middle of those. I know I've got pearls someplace handy. Close, maybe not. I was just using some pearls on another project. Magic. Just like that. Way over in the corner, so I have to stretch. But I have pearls. I did this one. This one's going to be done right away. Oh, I have to move my mouse. I keep clicking on it. Hi, Pam. Welcome. I'm just finishing off some crocheted hearts that I use for journal dangles. Found them while I was cleaning the desk, So I'm trying to use up. And you know what? I think it needs a little hangy something. Little hangy somethings, guys. What have I got my crochet bin? Got little curls. Do I have 3 of those? No, I don't. Okay, that's not going to work. Well, I'm going to leave that. It could be just like this, right? It could just be like that. I don't have to add anything else. Not everything has to have a dangle, right? Because this is the dangle. And if somebody wants to add ribbons and embellish more, they're welcome to do so, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, those are big leaves. What else have I got? What do you? Those are big too. Oh, time to dig. I'll use one of those again. We'll just chop it all up. Oh, yeah, and your kids are off for spring break after this, too. Did it finally stop snowing? I used to put pins on the back of them and sell them as Paharti pins, as corsages and things. But now that I do journals, I do them so that they're dangles. I mean, I would put one on the heart, on the sleeve of my jacket, and wearing your heart on your sleeve. Let's do a blue ribbon under this. So I just cut 4 bits of ribbon. I'm just going to put a bit of glue on one end and fold them over like that, so they look like bow. Ugh. This glue gun doesn't really like that glue, so I flipped it around. Then I have a big knot on the end. Oh, way much. All over the fingers. It's okay. Oop, big loop. That's okay. I like doing those kinds of things, and I like doing these little arrangements in Christmas decorations too for place settings. This one obviously isn't a place setting because it's going to be the cat on my desk or something on my desk. Just get in the mood to do these things and I do them, and then it's like, now what? I'm sure you know how that works. But yeah, I think those could make cute wrist corsages. They also would be cute on little girls' barrettes, you know, or on a hairband. They're just there. Okay, let's do some leaves. See, I only used one leaf because it was so big. I think that's what I'm going to do with this one too. One leaf, one big leaf. Hi, Jen. Here's the dust bunny. She's been rolling around in my desk. She's been picking up all kinds of stuff. I've been using her to brush off my desk, and wow, she works great. She collects all kinds of things. Mopsy. Her name's Mopsy. We've had this conversation because we're doing Mopsy, Flopsy, and Cottontail, the Beatrix Potter bunnies. We were talking about that when Janet Nash was here. Snowing all day there. Oh, touch wood. We have not had snow. Where is she? Where's who? Oh, Janet? I don't know. She's not here today, but she has been here. So I cheat. I can tie bows. I find that they get a big bulky knot when you do one with more than 2 loops. So I cheat and do it this way. And now I'll just build my flowers on top of that. Mopsy's right here. She was rolling in the goobies on my desk. I've been using her to sweep off my desk, and she really does pick stuff up really good. I'm glad I thought of her. Okay, let's do some of these flowers. Couple of these. Just out of camera range, yeah. That's me. There. Her nose is in. She's out of my imagination. But I'm sure I could write a pattern for her. always have had a smaller one or a bigger one. Oh, I think that's a bigger one. No, they're all about the same size. Well, it's just going to have to do. Just going to have to do. Oh, I didn't put any lace under that. Well, we can fix that. I have the technology. Yes, please put your links down, folks. Wow, that's a big one. Still want to tuck a little bit of lace coming out. I have this wonderful little netting stuff with greeblies on it. I think I'll use that on that one. Yes, no, leave it. I'm going to leave it. We're going simple and fast, Kim. Simple and fast. Right, right. Thanks, Jen. Didn't you take a couple of these home? I thought maybe you took some home last time you were here visiting. I don't remember. Put that there because I think that's a very interesting piece of something. And I'm going to twist this and put it like that. And we're going to hold it down with, I have a pokey thing to hold things down with. Okay, there's Kellyanne's link. Yours has a pin on it, though, I think, Jan. Does it not? And I think I sent a couple with pins to care for an auction. I found that at a thrift store, and there was a big chunk of it, and I thought, oh, I like that. It's very strange. I like Stranger Things. Don't know if that surprises any of you. And I'm going to tuck that one there. That would cover the whole flower. What about this one? No, I like this one. That too would cover the whole flower, the whole heart. Much to Kel's happiness. I need an in-between. An in-between. What are you guys? Oh, you cool. How many of you guys do I have? That burlap and lace? Why not, right? Why not? I'll do, can't see the red stuff. Need smaller flowers. Let's put in some of this baby's breath. Yeah, gotta use technical names. That's us. Styrofoam thingies. I like it. More styrofoam. Blah, blah. Styrofoam thingies. Baby's breath. I have no problem chopping up all these little bits of flowers. Maybe that's where I saw it. No, I'm sure I got it at a thrift store. And one little piece up top. We're getting a little carried away here. It's getting a bit bulky. One flower. Just one flower. One flower. And you know that I would often just make my own flowers, but I've got these. I'm just going to use this one. So I might as well use them because what good are they just sitting in a bin? Right? What good are they just sitting in a bin? There. Can't really see the heart, but that's okay, right, Kel? Voila! 4 hearts done. Woohoo! Go me! So, gonna throw this stuff over to the side. I have my bag of fabric bits and fibers, so that's done. So this leaf in the bin here, those can go away. Hey, Becca, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, what have I finished today so far? I have finished this place setting name marker thing. I have done the 4 heart dangles for the journals. Now I'm going to work on the cats. So I'm not sure where this cat came from. This cat has been floating around on and off my desk for a bazillion years. I love this cat. So in my infinite wisdom, you know me and my mask making, I like to have 100 of everything. Otherwise, I'm not happy and I don't use it anyway. I cut out, oh, let's undo that glue gun because we don't want to burn ourselves. There. I'll just move it off to the side a bit. So in my infinite wisdom, I cut out from gel prints a whole bunch of cats. And I left them sitting on my desk in a pile underneath, a bazillion of things. Yep, use up the stuff. Definitely use up the stuff because I have stuff. This one has a big white stripe down him, so I don't think I'm going to use him. Obviously wasn't paying too much attention to how I folded the paper when I cut them. So I have a variety of painty paper cats to use. So they're very, very simple. It's just a cutout shape and then extra paint for the face and the tail and a little bit of color for the ears. So let's move these pearls out of the way because I'm not going to be using the pearls. But I do need one of these lids. So I pulled out some silver because I thought silver would be really nice highlight for the face and tails. So once I've put the face and tails on them all, I'm going to go over them with a black pen to outline the tails and put the face markings on. And we should be able to get all those done this afternoon. Right? Right. Oh, I also pulled out a little bit of pink for the eyes, or ears, eyes. I guess I could use that for the nose too, though. No, we're doing ears. Ears and faces and tails. That's very light pink. My goodness. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just do it. Just do it, right? So I'm just putting a little bit of color in each ear. Nope, that one's already done. guess I should go the other way because it's narrow at the top and wider at the bottom. I'm not overly fussy. It's just a hint of color, right? We're not... Those of you who have cats are going, no, you have to do them like this. No, sorry. These are polka dot cats from another dimension. Yes, put Becca's channel in. Kim cats, yeah. Like my Goonie birds and my ladies and my fish. I have a menagerie. Hi, Jean. Welcome. Lurking is good. Lurking's really good. I'm bad for lurking because I'm always doing... Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all here. Who's got exciting plans for the weekend? Or anything exciting anybody's up to? The only real thing I have planned is my eldest grandson invited himself for supper. Oh, I don't have a water cup. I will be right back. Invited himself for supper on Saturday, so that's an exciting thing. I haven't seen him in a month. I have a water cup. Oh. Wow, that's a pretty white cat there. White and orange. Nice. So he graduates this year, I guess? Okay, so just doing the tail and faces now. Tails and faces. Stuff away. I know. I'm really trying hard to finish putting stuff away. Seriously. And the tails go on the humped side because obviously that's the back. Oh, this silver really doesn't show very well. Once I outline it, you'll see it though, right? And the face. You know what? Maybe I want a bigger brush. Maybe I want a bigger brush. I think so. How about this one? It's a chisel angle flat. With the cats, I love these cats too because they're so simple. So I'm just going to do all the faces first. Not happy with this brush either. It's got a bit of a fat face. And the tail goes on the other side. Yeah, I want the round one for the... I don't like that. I don't like that brush. See, this one has a really nice narrow face. I don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, I'm covered in paint and stuff because that's the way I roll. And Can barely see his tail because it's. I wonder if maybe I should get something to mix with that so it's a little bit more visible. How about a white? Let's get a white. Usually I'm more prepared, guys. Sorry. No, I'm not. Oh my goodness. I seem to always need something that I don't have around my desk. And I know that others are like that too. Oh, poinsettia. Blah, blah. Here we go. Gimbal worded again. Poinsettias would be cute. I have a gloss dark gray that I'm going to use as well. And that should give me a bit of extra definition. Yeah, that scarf's a lot of work. That's a lot of like long rows to be putzing with. Okay, I really have to find a brush that I like. Sorry, folks. Thanks. We'll try this one. See if I like that any better. No, I don't. Goodness. We're having difficulties here. It's been a while since I've painted. Let's try this one. Let's get you wet first. That's better. That's better. Not sure I'll like it for the faces, but I'll do all the tails first. What am I doing with them? I'm putting them in a box and forgetting that I have them because I cut them all out and forgot I cut them out and had them on my desk for I don't know how long. Probably some will go in Happy Mail though, out with, when I'm swapping with people. I might scan a bunch into the computer and send them off to Defy to use. Are you laughing, Anne? You know me well? Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going to become of them. I just need to make stuff. This is just part of my need to make stuff collection. I am working on cat journals, so probably some of them will go in the cat journals. Well, he kind of looks funny with a big gray silver tail, but that's okay. Some of them might get necklaces, some of them might get bow ties. I don't know what's going to happen with them. So this is production line creating, obviously, because I'm doing all the tails at once. I'll do all the faces at once. Oh, nonsense answers are the best. My family's great at nonsense answers. and nonsense, like little notes. I'd had a shopping list on the fridge, and next time I look at it after my kids have been here, I've got rhino steaks, you know, monkey nostrils. Like, thanks, guys. I like nonsense answers. So I'm planning on doing some process videos for Defy, like courses. I don't know what they're going to be charging for them, but I have offered to do some courses, and they have asked me to do a couple of specific ones, like on my Goonie birds and some flower things. So if you're interested in taking any of those courses, I'll let you know when I put them up for Defy. I won't be able to give you the links for them because if Defy is using it for um, charitable purposes, fundraising, then I'm not about to just give the links out. I buy good junk at the thrift store. I was working at the thrift store for a while. Not good. Not good. I have enough paper and books. I'm not going to have to purchase anything for a very long time. I have to use up so much stuff. You know what? I really like this brush now. I think this one will work good for the faces. Yes. But I mean, it wasn't just the books and stuff, the broken jewelry. And because we use so much in our creating, things that we can take apart and use for charms, and those necklaces with all those chains, they're wonderful to use. Yeah, I do not go thrifting as a rule anymore. I haven't been shopping aside from groceries for a while. And that's a good thing because I really do not need any more art supplies. I really, really don't. Except for those envelopes I ordered. But that's more of a storage solution than. So they're just big envelopes, and the front of them is all window. And of course, because they're being hand painted, no two are going to be the same. I mass produce, but I draw my limit at making things all alike. Yeah, too much stuff. I am trying to whittle down my collections of things while I have been cleaning and organizing. I've also been purging, trying to purge. Well, I didn't cut these all the same either, obviously, which is awesome. So they're similar, but not quite the same. Well, he's got a big, long face. I think these cats look more like the Siamese kind of cats than just, your regular tabbies. And yeah, I collect things too. I admit it. I admit it. But like I say, I am definitely trying not to purchase anything that I really don't need. Even though I am great at justifying everything that I purchase because I needed it. Did you work this week, Jan? My sister always told her husband that the fabric she had just added to the R value of the house. She was just helping with the insulation. You didn't work this week? But you're still looking after people who have colds and stuff, right? I like the idea of, adding to the R value of the house. That works for me too. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good to hear. I had my grandsons, my two younger grandsons, for 2 nights, Sunday and Monday. And even though they're teenagers and I really don't have to do much with them, I spoil the bejeez out of them and cook whatever they ask for. And so that was a nice couple of days having them here. And exactly. Exactly. That's my philosophy too, Jean. Yeah. See, I mean, it could be much more detrimental to pocketbooks and health hazards than what we do, right? Kel, you still working on your Afghan? Or your hands sore with the weather change and stuff? 106 gain. Wow. We could have an art party. I would love to have an art party. As long as everybody took stuff home with them. I would be giving out presents. Oh, nice, Pam. All right, so now I just have to let the paint dry and I can draw on faces and outline the tails and then the cats are done. No, I don't need anything. I have everything I need. No more snow. Yeah, you don't need any more snow. Did your daffodils finally turn green like the leaves? They looked sun-starved in the picture I saw. Wow, my desk is really messier than I thought. I didn't realize my camera was this far. I thought I moved my table back enough. I guess not. I don't need presents. No, I have way much stuff. Way much. Okay, just a regular Bic Papermate gel pen. That paint is still wet. We must wait. Wait. Okay, so while the paint is drying, what else can I finish? What else can I finish? What have I got? I've got lots. How about these? I can finish off these. I just have to put little flowers on. And so I need a hole punch. Where are my hole punches? I had hole punches. There we go. And let's get some solid colored paper. Let's get a pink and a blue. We'll make some little flowers to go on here. Yeah, we're tired of the snow too. Oh, I'm getting stuff accomplished. Things are getting finished. I like it. I like it. Those who are new here and don't know me very well. Yes, I use hole punches for multitudes of things. Flowers being the least of them. Yeah, what are we doing next? They have to dry. I'm going to do some little flowers, add some little flowers to some of these. So I'm going to turn that around, put some glue down. And remember, that's glue, not paint. Yeah, they're staring at me. It's a good thing I don't have a phobia about that, right? Now take a toothpick, dip it in the glue, dip it on the flower dot. And I'm just going to add some yellow flowers here. And because these stickers, these are Avery address label stickers that I put them on the gel plate and then I've collaged onto. They're not all going to go on the same or in the same journal or whatever. So I can get away with using these little yellow flowers on all of them if I want. Chances are I won't. But I will do a couple. Stick. You having family over this weekend, Jan, or next weekend? Is this your weekend for family brunch? Or because everybody's sick, it's not happening? Okay, so I'll do those ones there. Oh, I have to put one more because I need an odd number. April 7th is crepe breakfast. Is that Easter weekend? think I'll put some on this one. Two. Not two. Don't need two. That'll be a nice way to spend Easter. You're going to have an Easter egg hunt for the little one? No, I am not having family over. Meg is going down. Meg is my daughter, my eldest daughter. She is going down to Minneapolis for the Red Chili Peppers concert and a baseball game. Okay, so now I need another color of holes. What am I going to put you in? What have I got here? Look, little flowers. I've got blue ones already done. Let's just shove those yellow ones in there. Yeah, an Easter egg hunt would be nice. I have little blue dots already done as flowers. You can't see them. I'll show you when I've got them down. Because these ones were drawn and put away. They weren't just left blank. It's not often I actually decorate the hole punch things prior to using them. I don't know if you can see that. Focus. No, it doesn't want to focus. I don't normally draw on the hole punches before I glue them down because it's so picky. But sometimes I do. Don't know why. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Meg is going with a bunch of friends, so I hope they have fun. I'm sure they will. Never mind. I'm sure they will. Okay, so there's some of those. And what are you? You're goofy looking blank flowers. There's an orange one. Use an orange one? Yes. I'll turn that into a flower. 3 orange ones, 3 blank ones. We'll put these back in the jar. Yes, she always has fun. I'm very happy for her that, she's doing what she wants, which to me is pretty important. So I'm just turning these wobble cut brown paper, that's obviously a brayer, off into some flowers. And of course, a set of 3. Because we've got to do that odd number thing. And then I think what I'm going to do is take this yellow highlighter and go around the center. Lighten up the center. Oh, that is not... How come you didn't smudge last time I used you? Okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to use a pencil crayon because for some reason the black ink is really smudging. Exactly. I think we raised them right. That they realize that they can have a life. and still be a mom. Maybe some little bit around the edge. Lighten up the edges a little bit so they're not totally brownish. I know I'm boring you guys. I'll get back to those cats right away. I'll put these flowers down and then I'll get back to the cats. But now that I'm finishing this, I'm going to finish the cats. I'm going to finish this. And I think I will. That'll be what? 3, 4 things I've completed today, which is a good day for me. I need my outliner. I just use this old Faber-Castell marker. I'm just going to give this brown paper flowers a bit of an outline. They're very, very thin because it's just this roll brown paper stuff. I think it's postal paper they use for wrapping packages, or they used to wrap for, the brown craft paper wrapping. Plain brown wrapper. There we go. Yes. Oops. And I'll just glue these down on. This one's got flowers. This one needs more flowers. Just smush it on with a toothpick. Oh, make sure it's on the sticker. Nice. Oh, that's good. I've been itching to do some knitting as well. I like doing cables too. But I've got so many projects going, I can't start another one. I just can't. Yeah. Well, the oldest grandson has asked for an Afghan to replace the one that he's worn out. And younger daughter has asked for that 6-foot caterpillar crocheted thing. Not to mention everything else I have going. Okay, so I've got little yellow spots, but they're going to turn into flowers like these blue ones. I put those brown paper flowers on. So those are just about done. Let's do the cats. So I'm just going to outline the face. Black gel pen. It's just got a line for the nose. Oh, okay. Are you not going to cooperate at all? There we go. No, it doesn't want to cooperate. Now what? What am I going to use? Try this one. It's that glossy paint. I should have thought of that before I used the gloss paint. Not many things like that glossy paint. That's not bad. Get some whiskers. Outline the tail. There we go. 1. How well can you see him? I'm wondering if the white gel pen might be better. Let's try the white gel pen on the next one. See if that works any better. I saw it here. I did. Oi. Just was using it. For a clean desk, I can't find anything. Is that why I can't find anything? Let's try the white gel. Oh, the white gel pen works lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so these are going to get outlined in white. Better? Nice and excellent. Better? I don't think I'm going to outline the face. I'm just going to do the chin part. See if that... Yeah, better. Better, better. Like it better. I like it better without the face all the way outlined. One day I will be organized and everything will be sorted. I'm close. I'm close. I really thought that getting all those plastic drawers would be a help in getting me sorted. I really did. Not that I'm complaining. I appreciate getting all the additional items, but are you going to know where you put things, Anne? I'm finding that I'm having a difficult time finding stuff, but that just could be me. Cats are just about done. Well, sort of. These cats are so nice and simple, but they're so much fun. And even though they look like they've all got their eyes closed, I feel like they've got their own attitudes. Guess I need to be a little bit more cognizant of where I put the eyes, though, because some of them are like on the top of their heads. Maybe label the outside of the container. I have been labeling the outside of all the drawers and everything, Jan. But I have a bazillion and one shot glasses of little flowers and leaves. And I'm trying to figure out the best way of storing them. I like them this way the most because this way I can dump out this little container. Whereas if I've got them in one of those bead trays, you can't get them all out and you just make a really big mess. Trying to get stuff out, it goes into the next level and whatever. I really like my little shot glasses for that. But as I was saying earlier, I ordered some envelopes where the whole fronts of the envelopes are windows so that when I put the cats away, they can all be in the envelopes, and then I can see instead of, that way I can just kind of flip through. Nice. My sewing room still looks like I haven't touched it yet. I'm just trying to get this rec room area to a low roar. Haven't started the paint studio yet. Haven't done. But I find with this, the paper craft, these were on my desk. I didn't know they were on my desk until I cleaned off my desk, because I make stuff and I put them and then I stack stuff on top of them. And I guess I really have to learn to start cleaning up after myself. But part of the reason I took over the basement is so that I didn't have to clean up, like take everything off the dining room table to serve a meal. Or if somebody pops over for coffee, I can close the door on the basement. Nobody has to know that it's an absolute shambles. Even though I did clean up space because the grandson was sleeping down here, he had to have space. So it's not as bad as it was, but it's still nowhere near where it needs to be. I am finding that there's a lot of things that I have been saving that I just don't use. I don't use a lot of fussy cuts, and I have a whole bunch of fussy cuts. I like fussy cutting, but I don't use the things. And I don't know why that is, aside from the fact that I didn't make it, and I feel that I have to make everything if I'm making a journal, and I don't know where that comes from. Yeah, the brain less confused. I work in this kind of chaos all the time. I'm probably not good for my brain. You're right. Four more to go, guys, and my cats are done. Thank you very much for hanging out with me and letting me have a bit of a productive day. I'm going to consider the cats as this day towards my 100-day creative project. And when things are this easy and it's just this relaxing to put the faces on? And I had, before my husband took the walls down, because he had to take walls down because our upstairs floor, the main beam had a twist to it. So the upstairs floor had a hump, and we were putting new flooring down. So he took the walls out. But I think it was 5 sheets of pegboard, and they were on hinges so that I could flip them like you would a book. And that's why I have as much mess as I do, because that wall came down, the pegboard came down, all that stuff went in bins. I moved the bins here. I take stuff out of the bins. I don't know which bin it's supposed to go back in, so I just leave it on top of the desk. Yeah, Jan, that's the big one here too, right? It's something that we definitely have in this house. And I can organize. Don't get me wrong, I can organize, but it doesn't last. It just doesn't last. And I really do miss my pegboard. I've said to him that, we really have to figure out where that can go. I want it back. There, look, the cats are done. I don't like that with the black. I'm going to go over it with the white. Just doesn't show. Okay, we have a herd of cats. Exactly. If I'm working on a specific project, depends on how big the project is. If it's a journal, chances are it's going to go into a bin. But if it's something smaller, I have sheet protectors that I put a lot of stuff in. So there we have, I don't know how many cats. Lots and lots of cats. A clouder of cats. There we go. A clouder. So that was fun. I've got purple ones and green ones and blue ones. And then I'll decide that I need yellow ones, so I'll start again and make another stack. Me too. I try too. And I'm getting better. I admit I am getting better. But I'm not quite as good at it as I would like to be. Since I've been doing the cleanup, I do clean up after myself every day, but we'll see how long that lasts. I'm finding too that with doing my lives, I have a tendency to clean up more often as well. Let's add a little bit of red to those ones. Just take a little red pencil crayon. That's orange, red pencil crayon. And I'm just going to add just a little bit of red into this yellow hole punch stuff. Yeah, some things get cleaned up, some don't. I'm really trying hard to finish things, put things away, organize. There, so those little yellow hole punches have now become flowers. I think I just want to add a couple of more bigger flowers there, and that one will be good. What am I going to do with these yellow ones? I'm going to go right around this and the center. These were part of my 100-day project. I put them down as complete, even though they weren't complete. I lied and cheated. Just outline these blue ones. And really, nobody would know if I left these undone except me. And you guys now. Exactly, Anne. A new technique. Gotta try that. I'm really bad at that one for that one. Like I admit. I just get sidetracked so easily. Especially if it's something that you've done before and you're working on it and it's kind of old hat to you and you know that you can just pick it up where you left off. You don't really have to think, you can just do it. All right, so maybe what I'll do is I'll just put some, I'm just going to take the paintbrush, an ugly paintbrush. Where is my ugly paintbrush? We are, Jan. And I think a lot of it has to do with because we're creative, that it is just the way it is. Okay, I'm just gonna smush this brush out, make an ugly brush. Like some baby's breath. I actually love to cook. I feed. That's why my grandkids invite themselves over, because I love to cook. Because of health issues that my husband and I were going through for the past little while, and we had to be on separate diets, kind of thing, I have become very, very frustrated with having to cook for us. But now that we're back on track, it's coming back again. But wow, having to cook something different for him and different for me. I can do it for a couple of days when the grandkids are here. Not a problem. Not a problem. But this was a couple of weeks, and I'm too old to play restaurant for that length of time. I mean, if I've got company for that length of time, it's not bad. I don't mind doing it when I've got company, but just for the two of us, wow. I was a I joke that I've got this hag that comes and makes a mess of my kitchen and then leaves it for me to clean up. I was truly a hag. Honest, like I have no idea how that poor man lived with me for a couple of weeks. But as I say, we're back on track. So, yep, I'm cheating. I'm just putting baby's breath all over everything and calling these done as well. Yeah, I always, oh, look, the hag's been here again, because I'm one of those that, yeah, I'll cook supper, but I don't do the dishes until the next morning because, A, by the time we're done supper, the sun is coming in my kitchen window where my sink is, and my vision, I'm really, really light sensitive, and I'm too lazy. But the light sensitive is the big one. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, when my daughter and her kids moved in for a couple of months, she wasn't eating meat due to health issues. And we eat a fair bit of meat. So if I was making like a pea soup or something, I would start the soup off and then take a portion out and put the ham in one portion for us and smoked paprika in the portion for her. So it still tasted like pea soup. There. We've got the flower stickers are done too. The problem with doing the Avery labels, once they get wet on top like this, they don't stick very good. Like I've got a whole batch. All the stickers are falling off, and so I do have to use them sooner rather than later. But look, so we've got this done. We've got the clouder of cats, right, Killian? Clouder of cats and the hearts. So I have actually finished 4 things because I finished this little guy as well. It's been a wonderful Friday. I'd like to thank you guys very much for hanging out with me while I got these things finished. And yes, I'm going to put them where they go right soon. Oh, is it snowing again? Oh no. And it's mucky. At least are the puppies gone? Like, are all the puppies gone now? Because that would be just annoying having all those puppies and all that snow and mucky paws and... Oh, I missed one. This one. Thanks, John. So I am just going to put some bulb pins on these hearts, and then they are totally, truly done. You've had no snow this winter? That's nice. Oh, I love having you guys join me. I was determined that, I would get this stuff done so that, and if I had to do a marathon, I'm thinking of doing a marathon finish up Friday where I just pull out an entire bin of stuff and I have to fix it all up and nothing can go back in the bin. I'm just using copper colored bulb pins on this. It's lovely having someone to chat with while we play. I love it. And I really appreciate you guys being here. I wish you guys was closer and then I could just drop stuff off. Here, have some cats. Oh, look, you need kittens. All right. Well, thanks again for watching. We've got stuff done, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Not sure what we're doing, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks again. Have a wonderful evening, and hope to see you Sunday. Take care. Thanks for coming. Bye.